What is going on with Polkadot right now in May 2026? Welcome back to the channel, and let's dive straight into the current state of DOT, because things are shifting dramatically behind the scenes despite the recent price action. Right now, DOT is trading in that crucial $1.20 to $1.30 range, struggling below its 200-day moving average and showing a mixed to bearish technical setup in the immediate short term. But if you are only looking at the daily charts, you are completely missing the massive structural revolution that just happened. As of March 2026, Polkadot executed the most radical tokenomics upgrade in its history, officially ending its era of infinite inflation. We now have a hard supply cap of 2.1 billion DOT, and the annual token issuance was slashed by over 53%. This transition from a highly inflationary asset to a disinflationary, scarce network is exactly what institutional investors have been waiting for, which perfectly ties into the recent launch of the first US spot DOT ETF by 21 shares on the NASDAQ. Now, I know what you are thinking. The ETF inflows have been relatively weak so far, and the recent Hyperbridge exploit in April, where 1 billion fake DOT were minted on Ethereum, caused some serious market panic. However, it is vital to understand that the Hyperbridge hack was a vulnerability in an Ethereum smart contract bridge, and native Polkadot, native DOT, and the relay chain remained 100% secure and completely unaffected. Beyond the tokenomics and the temporary FUD, the real catalyst for Polkadot is the technology rollout happening right now with Polkadot 2.0. The rigid, expensive parachain auctions are gone, completely replaced by agile core time, allowing developers to buy computing block space on demand or in bulk. This makes launching a project on Polkadot up to 85% cheaper than it was just a couple of years ago. On top of that, we are looking at the massive JAM upgrade, or Join Accumulate machine, which is essentially Polkadot 3.0. The JAM M1 testnet is already live, pushing the network toward becoming a decentralized, global supercomputer capable of handling smart contracts directly on its core layer while maintaining massive cross-chain security. We're also seeing elastic scaling rolling out, pushing theoretical limits past 100,000 transactions per second without spiking user fees. So, what is the realistic price prediction for DOT moving forward through 2026? In the immediate short term, DOT desperately needs to reclaim the $1.64 resistance level to break out of its current downward channel and signal a true bullish reversal. The relative strength index is currently hovering around 44, meaning it is neutral but edging close to oversold territory, making this $1.20 region a critical fundamental support zone. If macroeconomic liquidity remains stable and the network starts seeing increased core time sales driven by the JAM upgrade, average conservative forecasts for the end of 2026 place DOT in the $5.50 to $7.90 range. The fundamental architecture of Polkadot has never been stronger, but the market is currently in a show me the adoption phase where technological superiority must translate into tangible ecosystem growth and actual fee revenue. The supply shock from the March issuance halving is permanently baked into the protocol, but sustained price appreciation requires developers and retail users to return to the network in full force. Keep your eyes on the core time usage metrics and the upcoming unified Polkadot portal, which aims to drastically simplify the user experience for non-technical users entering the ecosystem. Do not let short-term chart weakness shake you out of understanding the long-term macroeconomic shift that just occurred for the DOT token, because the groundwork for the next major leg up is currently being built block by block, and the real utility phase of Polkadot has officially begun.